What's up my Twitches, Tikash here, welcome back to my channel where it's all horror, all the time, back with some more side missions in the sinking city. As I've said before, I really want to wrap these up before I finish the remaining 20-ish % of the main story. Even got a walkthrough pulled up here. I guess that's the exception that proves the rule, or however the saying goes. I don't want to use it as a crutch too much, but I was having a bit of trouble wrapping up one of these side cases during my previous session, and also I just want to make sure where I can find the rest of these side cases before I tackle the remainder of the main story. So here we go. Yeah, so I'm supposed to find all these valuable items strewn throughout the city, and this one was giving me a bit of trouble. Let's pin that evidence on the map. Western Reed Heights, corner of Hurricane and Baker. And the weird thing about this particular side mission is that locations that you infer from clues don't actually turn up on the main map. Not exactly sure why that is, but hey, we'll get there, right? So that's pretty much a right once we get to the boat. Except we can't actually dock here, which is a bit of a bummer. Wait, what am I even doing? There was a fast travel spot right there. Off to a good start already, I guess. Get your head in the game, Tikaj. Like, really? Okay, so the corner of XYZ. Does it start to look familiar? Let's do the usual prep work. Get everything locked and loaded. Okay, so according to the walkthrough, at this crossroad, I'm supposed to find a boarded breach in the wall. Well, first off, I'd hardly call that a crossroad. And second, maybe I spoke too soon. Not quite there yet. Okay, now this is starting to look a bit more like a crossroad to me. Is it crossroad or crossroads? Is it always plural? I'm not sure. But either way, a boarded breach in the wall. I guess this was boarded at some point, and then I was the one who breached it. So let's give this another shot then. And regretting this already. I should have known that was not going to cut it. Oh wow, they explode now. That's new. Is that new? I want to say that's new. God damn it. It wasn't me, officer, I swear. This is not Grand Theft Auto. Don't be weird. Okay, so health kits are back up to scratch. Is that guy gone yet? Looks gone enough to me. Okay, so destroy the boards, go inside and inspect the wall on the right from the closed door. Wait, why are these boards here again? I broke through those last time I was here, like 100%. Ah, goddamn. I was totally planning on staying on top of these crates. But I guess on the plus side, I finally discovered that the shotgun range actually makes a difference in terms of damage. So that's good to know. And also a bit weird how I would only found out about that just now. So I'm starting to doubt if we're even in the right place. Oh, hang on. Spidey sense tingling. Let's hope that's not another instance of... I was gonna say... another instance of, doorways respawning. But here we are. Case complete. Found a bracelet. Now where am I supposed to turn this in? Okay, looks a lot like this case really solves itself. No one that I should be tracking down to confirm results or what have you. So, yeah, let's have another look at the skills map now that I've got 2 knowledge points to spend, even. Sanity still does not seem to be very worthwhile to invest in. Grenades and firebombs have increased damage. I was pretty enamored with that one before, as with the increased yeah, both range and damage, I was gonna say. But now that I think about it, let's put those points towards these upgrades, where crafting those items in the first place becomes a bit more efficient altogether. So let's say 50% chance to save materials when crafting explosives, and the same goes for first aid kits, sanity kits, and traps. Right on. Is there anything more I can learn from this scene? Not really, huh? Alright then. So, which other side cases have I already picked up on? There's a letter from Oakman, which seems pretty damn elaborate from the looks of it. Let's go with historical heritage for now. Older than you think. The flood took something from all of us, but can we afford to let it take from our city? Countless historic sites have been damaged, some beyond repair, and it is our duty to preserve what's left of them. This brochure will tell you about our oldest, proudest sites, including the Church of Redemption, the Church of St. Michael, the University of Oakman, the Fish Market, and the Hospital of St. Mary. This city is an old one. Let us not forget that. Oakman Historic Heritage Preservation Society. So, why are all these icons and adjacent icons at a, like, normal size, and why is this one the odd one out, I wonder? Founded by the Throckmortons, the University of Oakman is our city's most prestigious place of learning. The Grant family has been generously sponsoring it ever since its establishment. Western Reed Heights, north from Baker Street. We've already visited that place, so I want to say that's the reason it might not be highlighted as much as the others. But then again, I'm pretty sure I've already visited at least 2 churches. That's the Fish Market, definitely. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, or what the objective is, really. Is this like a sightseeing kind of thing? I'm guessing I picked this up like way early in the game, and it was supposed to be like an incentive to get you to discover other places. Now the Hospital of St. Mary is blacked out altogether. Or grayed out, or... you know what I'm getting at. Stop being weird. Anyway, let's give this a shot. St. Michael's Church, the oldest church in Oakman, dedicated to St. Michael. Central Advent on St. Michael's Road between University Street and St. Botolph's Road. Like, is St. Botolph like an actual guy? Is it like a thing? Because I don't remember seeing that name anywhere else. Ever. at all. But yeah, Central Advent, Michael between University and Botolph. There's St. Michael between University and Botolph. So that should be somewhere around here with no convenient quick travel spots nearby, which is a bit of a shame, but who knows? We might just discover one on the way there. Whoop. Little accidental knock to the mouse there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just gonna take my sweet time here, strolling around. If only because of the rabbit running. Rabbit? Help me out here, people, for anyone watching this. But yeah, the whole running around for the first half of the game before they release the walking patch, as I like to call it. All right. So it should be around here somewhere. That's the Gentleman's Club, but we've visited that before. Which is pretty much the opposite of a church. Let's verify that, shall we? Central Advent on St. Michael's Road between University and St. Botolph. On St. Michael's Road between the University and St. Yeah, no, this is not me mucking things up for a change. But still, I can't make out anything particularly church-ish. Wait, what? Once again, on St. Michael's Road between University and Botolph. Okay, so I'm like 95% sure that this time around it's actually not me. You know what? While we're at it, let's visit the so-called gentleman's club, quote unquote. Why have you not liquefied yet, you weird little cephalopod piece of shit? But yeah, no, what I was getting at, given the game's habit of respawning items in containers and or locations that you visited already, might as well go ahead and see what I can loot from here. There wasn't a cellar to this place now, was there? Turns out there is. With some very dedicated, offbeat cosplayers. Huh. It's weird how these particular beasties haven't liquefied just yet. But I'm just not nitpicking here. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bit of a meager haul there, but it was worth trying, I guess. Nope, wait, that's too far down. So let's maybe try another location for now, as annoying as it may be. Redemption Church, built by the Carpenter family. Today, the Redemption Church provides spiritual guidance to the city's most damaged districts: Central Salvation Harbor, Marsh Avenue between Polaris Road and Old Church Road. Central Salvation. Marsh Avenue, there's Polaris and Old Church, right? Right, yeah. Right, okay, so that's a right and a left for the phone booth. Nope, nope. Church of Redemption. That's some literal signposting right there. Huh. Yeah, no. Definitely been here before. This is kind of starting to irk me. Just a little bit. You know what? Let me go ahead and switch to the other side case and do a little bit of reading up in my own time, because I have no idea what it is that they expect me to do at this point. So, pack of notes. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? Let's take a look at the places with exclamation marks. Terrible fetus. That almost sounds like a gnarly death metal band. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Eben Street and was headed towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him. A fetus on thin legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Oh man, that sounds metal as fuck. I actually want to check this out now. Western Reed Heights, Washington. There's our Eben Street. Wait, hang on. Pretty sure he mentioned something about Washington. Yeah. Past Eben. What's this about Oak Street then? Okay, well, somewhere in this general vicinity, then. Let's put it that way. And that's as close as we're gonna get. So let's try and take a little bit of a shortcut.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only. find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
So, once again, Washington between Ebon and Oak. So I can't be that far off now, can I? Okay. Not entirely sure what that little detour was about. Unless I'm supposed to be fascinated by like a haunted laundry line, I suppose. Now this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Funny thing is, these tracks seem to be pointing downwards. More haunted laundry lines getting to be kind of a theme here. Come on, fetus. Here, feedy, feedy, feedy. Okay, so before I inspect that, let's try on stock up on stuff and maybe also things. Right, so everything reloaded to full capacity. Oh wow, gonna need to wet my whistle for this one. CW. My dearest comfort, if my scroll is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birth tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the wave's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore out the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. God damn, that's brutal. Stunned, I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backward in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theater. I can now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. May it now serve faithfully as my only weapon against the deformed babe. Sincere thanks, Sebastian. God damn, I guess that's really about as explicit as it gets. I was not expecting something that resembles Cannibal Corpse lyrics in a Lovecraft game. Okay, so no other floor to this place. Now, is me dropping down here just a shortcut, or... No, it's not a new area. Hang on. Damn it. It only hit me just now. Of course I'm supposed to follow the trail in the opposite direction. Is that a... No, that's not a thing. So why does it lead outside? And of course, whatever trail there was has been washed off by the rain. What about this elevator-ish sort of thing then? Nope. A backyard leading to seemingly nowhere. Can't confirm. Actually, nowhere. Well, shit. Hang on, stand by. Let me try and look that up real quick. kind of starting to feel like an idiot by now, because it's obviously something I've been overlooking. But hey, I followed the trail both ways, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Then again, God damn it, game. Terrible fetus. Just cleared it. See? No weird little adjacent icon thingy or whatever. So I'm not supposed to find it or investigate it or hunt it down or capture it or kill it. Pretty much all I need to do is go to a given location and acknowledge its existence. Well, whoopee fucking do. Either way, I guess we got what we came for. So what else is there? From behind, I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Oak Street, that should be pretty close by, right? Western Advent, Murdoch, near Oak Street. Western Advent, Oak Street, Murdoch. Let's put it right there at the junction then. And also while we're at it, maybe let's pin the appropriate note. No, I said the appropriate note, not the other one. This one, yeah. So, it's like, I kind of want to take the blame, because let's not forget, I took like a month off from this game, so that I don't remember anything about the context or what prompted these side quests to begin with. But then on the other hand, I do think the game could have been a bit more transparent about what it is that it wants me to do. As far as these particular side cases are concerned. So, corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak, which would be precisely here. Saw a man writing a letter, another man about to strike him from behind, yada yada, lost consciousness. It took me several hours to get back to the hotel. Oh, no, I'm not falling for that one. I'm not going back to the Devil's Reef Hotel. But whatever it is we're looking for, we should be very, very close by. Indeed. Nope. Not our guy. See, I want to say we're already too far removed from that junction for things to be making any sense. Walk through time. Once again, I'm sad to say. From behind, in the western part of Advent, find Murdoch Avenue and move towards Oak Street. The building is very close to the pier. Murdoch Avenue. Okay. So that's a nearby pier out of 1, 2, 3. I want to say, but let's give it a shot. And wouldn't you know it? Okay, so this looks a lot like a carbon copy of a previous building. And between how relatively many items I just found and how much space there is for bad guys to spawn in, I'm gonna go and say I'm about to get fucked in half. But let's try and prove him wrong, shall we? I would very much prefer that outcome. No translucent walls here? Nope. Alrighty then. Hey, you know what? Quick bio break, everybody. Stand by. Give me 2 minutes. Be right back. Alright. That's like my best Matthew McConaughey impression. I'm afraid it's not gonna get any better than that. That is a lot of goodies indeed. When in doubt, always go for the Tommy gun. Yep, I guess it was about that time again. Now is it one of those little fuckers or... Nope. Alright, that one caught me by surprise. How is it that these fuckers can take like 4 or 5 shotgun shells, but also a measly 4 or 5 pistol rounds? I want to say maybe the difference is in the color. Like there's a curve to how tough they are, corresponding to their shade. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here.
Door won't budge.
How is that even possible though? I can hear one of those big fat fuckers right around the corner. Not even a lock I can shoot off. Hang on, what the shit even are you? I'm not even in... Okay, that is definitely new. I wasn't even in paranormal detective mode vision. And already I'm seeing weird shit. Wait, what? Was that the game bugging out of me just now? Or am I just failing to put 2 and 2 together? That did not seem right at all. Let's try and replicate that, shall we? Since I was checking out this particular case, the door won't budge, even though there's obviously a fat bastard behind it. It's like I can faintly make out some sort of trail here. But God damn it. I don't know if I'm losing my touch or what. But let me try and look this up real quick. From behind. From behind. You can find this one, the house on the map. Go up the first set of stairs and inside the room there. On the desk you will find a note. Grab the note and get out. I can scarcely remember it being all that simple, but let's go through the motions here. This will be the ground floor. Go up the first set of stairs. Check. And on a desk, you will find a note. Really? This is some bullshit. Oh hey, Emma, thanks for joining. Good to have you. First desk you came to, you're sure about that? That is not a desk. That is a side table at most. But either way, thanks for pointing that out, I guess. I'm like half embarrassed now. Well, maybe a quarter embarrassed. But either way. Dear Mr. Oof. Gonna have to take another swig for this one. Here we go. RV, my dear Clara. It has been years since we last saw each other and I still can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. I wish I had something to show, but pictures of this place would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I fear that I might be losing my sanity. You remember Dumont, my neighbor that works at the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend, but I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night, chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they are really there, or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow, the mad words of my friends start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all this. Your beloved brother, Victor. Right? Still has me wondering what that big fat bastard is doing upstairs, but once again, got what we came for. Let's not be difficult. Another case, or well, subdivision category thing of a case. Maybe. Lullaby Crossroad. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. So we're looking at Coverside, corner of Tanner and Old Church Road. Old Church Road, Tanner. Where's Coverside then? Huh? Where are all my covers at? Corner of Tanner and Old Church. Corner of Tanner and Old Church. Well, that's all you have to say. What's our current position? Again. Okay, so that's a right to the nearest phone booth. Hang on, let me check my brightening setting. Let me check my brightness settings real quick. Because one thing that I've noticed is when the game is bright, like in full daylight, it gets pretty damn bright. And then when it gets dark, that's another extreme. But nah, it looks a lot like we're in a happy-ish, medium-ish, right there. Ish. But hey, Emma, thanks for pointing that out. I mean, it's like normally I'm opposed to backseat gaming and people dropping hints and spoiling things, but that really came in handy this time around. Don't be doing that, game. Don't put any weird markers or anything. Let's go ahead and delete that. And just... No! Don't! No! Ah! Why am I hitting the travel button when I'm not even focused on a phone booth? That was on me. I'm sorry, game. I apologize. But now that we are here, let me go ahead and double check the map just to make sure. So that's a quick corner right around. Wait, that's all boarded up? What the hell? Ah, much better. Okay, so once again, you know, there really should be like a quick shortcut button for this. Because it's pretty much a formula of go to XYZ, make sure you're all stocked up and locked and loaded and what have you. So I'm not seeing any door markings. There's just something that looks suspiciously like a combat zone. What's in the description again? It happened on Coverside near the corner of Tanner and Old Church. Doesn't get any more specific than that, so in we go, I suppose. Or you. Ah, God, it's these semi-transparent bastards again. That's another one. I got you, you dildo. So let's try and stock up on first aid kits there. All out of ammo for the battle rifle, which makes me a little bit nervous. Huh. I guess that's as good as it's going to get for now. More haunted laundry lines. Excellent. See, the messed up thing is, I'm not even sure what that. Whoa. No. Alright, time for both antipsychotics and a first aid kit, or two for that matter. Are you kidding me right now? How am I supposed to deal with all this bullshit heading my way? God damn. You know, as much of a shameful display as that was, I want to go ahead and say I have literally zero ammunition left right now. Fuck me in half. That's actually true. Okay. So that's 1 round for the battle rifle, 1 round for the shotgun, 1 round for the Meagle fucking Super Soaker pistol. And that is literally fucking it. Are you kidding me right now? I cannot cope with this. Now, how am I supposed to tackle that? Like, really? Given that there is no merchant in the game, or what have you, that is some bullshit. Oh, man. I want to say that's more down to balance issues in the game than my own gross incompetence. But either way, I'm not feeling particularly happy about the way things are going. So let's abandon that note for now. Check out some other place instead. Hopefully there's gonna be some useful items there. Innsmouthers notes. The local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whispering Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obad. Nice little nod there. I can't remember his full name, but I want to say that Obad was the author of the Necronomicon in the original Lovecraft stories, but you know, I guess either that's neither here nor there right now. Northern part of Grimhaven Bay, Whisper and Hubert. There's Webster, which is not quite a whisper. Whisper Street, Hubert, and what was it again? Walking down Whisper Street. Barely made it to Hubert. You know what, guys? I don't even know who or what a Hubert is, but between that and how late it's getting in my parts, I'm gonna cut it short for tonight. Hopefully I'll be back sometime tomorrow, but you know how it is. No promises. Either way, thanks for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And I guess I'll see you again next time. Thanks again, and bye for now.